Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where we have arrived in Halach, and we need to speak to Breglang here to see what he needs.
Mercy upon me for listening, stranger, but I understand you're here on the king's business.
That you're on the king's business is a joy to me and mine, for certain, but you might want to know that some of the folk hereabouts aren't as true as my family. I have heard some talk that the heirs of Castamere never surrendered, but lie in wait, fostering their strength. Seems to me a good way to fight some of those rumors might be to show that the king is nearer to us than distance would indicate. Maybe you're here to do just that? If and you bring in some fishing nets down by the piers and gather a couple of crates of building materials around town, you might fill the king's sails with wind and leave the heirs of Castamere without. Do these tasks for me, and I'll share well what I know, and that would help the king. Alright, so retrieve fishing nets and collect building supplies. Okay. And what else do we have?
We must not let our vigilance lapse.
Ah, Pine Leaf, welcome back. As you can see, we've been hard at work rebuilding our home. My heart should feel light, but ever since the war's end, I have been troubled by a string of mysteries. For the past few months, every now and then, someone has been leaving sacks of supplies at our doorstep. Preserved boar meat, cut firewood, all harvested from the wild. The strange thing is, we don't know who's responsible. Of course, we were suspicious at first, but nothing about the supplies thus far has seemed amiss. I hope that the culprit is not a malicious person, but we can't be too careful. Now, I suspect the meat we have been receiving has been hunted from nearby boar wallows and to the northwest. Perhaps our culprit is there right now? But very few people here would be able to defend themselves out there, and they are all busy protecting Harlock. Well, would you investigate this wallow for us? Or I'll have a look on that. Anyone else need help on the matter? Well, before I head out and check out the boars, let's see about these fishing nets. Well, obviously none out here. Any fishing nets out about here? Oh, here's a fishing net. And there's even fish in them. Alright. That's always good. Retrieve today's catch from a fishing net. We don't want to get in the guard's way. Here's more fish from the net. Oh, hello there.
I never thought to see the days of peace come again.
Ah, Pine Leaf, I've just refilled the water skins. Could you hand these out to the thirsty folk around town? Okay, I suppose I could do that. And what else?
Welcome to King's Gondor, friend.
Yes, look at all of these crates, filled to the brim with building materials too. Would you mind taking this one over to Iridon? He should be supervising rebuilding efforts in the center of town. Okay, I suppose I could do that, and I'm going to guess that I'm just trying to make sure that there isn't another fishing net in the air. Looks like the fishing net is not there. It looks like it's on the other side. So I will take care of this first, then we'll take care of the fishing net. Alright? Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be one of these quests. There we go. Now, where am I supposed to take this? That's always the big trouble, remembering exactly where to bring this. So it looks like there are a good number of people who are wishing to have something to drink. Create a supply. Well, we'll have to take care of that later. Now you just want something to drink. Let's see, we need to... Ah, there we go. The right person for the delivery. Okay, now, hello. Hey, would you like some water? As long as we continue to help each other, this town's scars will heal. Alright? Keep that the spirit. Now, let's see. What else have we got? Oh. Crate of supplies. Collected building supply crates. And this is the other crate. Okay, and... Oh yes, someone else who is probably thirsty, given the title on the character. Good of you to help. Now this one really looks tired at least, probably thirsty also. Nearly forgot to take care of myself in all of this. Time to stay hydrated. Hydration break. There we go. How kind of you. And let's see, what else? I guess maybe the others are... Oh no, I was about to say downstairs, but looks like he is right over here. Thirsty laborer. Thank you. May these peaceful days continue. For all of us. Alright, and... one more over here. There you go. Oh, thank you so much. So I think we've got both of those ready, so I need to talk to Gothier. But in addition to that, we also need to head on down and collect the rest of the fish. Is this the right place to be collecting them, or is it the next one over? Ah, there is a fishing net right over here. More fish. And let's see. Fishing net is way over there. Alright. Go from one to the other. Oh, there's one right here. I only need 4 of them, and there are more than 4. How about that? Ah, alright. There we go. There's plenty there. Oh, actually, before I head back, make sure that I deliver these quests over here.
The shadow of war is now behind us, and Gondor rejoices.
Many thanks. Everyone's eager to rebuild, but that cannot happen in just a day. Our work must be slow and steady, and while we work, we must take care of each other, right?
Welcome to King's Gondor, friend.
You hauled such heavy cargo without even breaking a sweat. How impressive! There we go, and apparently there is a new deed, probably doing quests within this. Oh, keeps on opening it up to a different page than is the new Tales of Upper Lebanon renewed. Alright, that is now 2 of 12, so we have 10 more quests to do before we'll be done with this area. So let us see. We need to... Well, I'm not too sure which area that slithering upland again is for. The mystery supplier, we will need to check that out. But first, let's have a check on... It's right over here. Here is the fish.
I thank you for doing the tasks I had set before me, friend.
Oh, don't be cross with me, for I put the time you spared to good use. My loyalty is to the king, but some of the men I work beside are not as true to Gondor as I am. I've learned from their speech that the heirs of Castamere have taken to lighting the beacons of Gondor when they find them unguarded, as a sign of their supporters. I do not know if this is true, but that's what I've heard. Look for lit beacons, and there you'll find serpents nearby, snakes who endanger the king and his kingdom. At least, that's what I've been told. Go from Halach with my thanks, and with the warning that I give you. All right. Oh. See, so Legolas and Gimli plan to meet up with me in the town of Glanith, and that's the next town over. But first, before I do that, I need to go out and check on this mysterious benefactor. Hold on there. Well, he's a sniper, not the Corsair I'm looking for. I'm looking for a raider, not a sniper, but it'll have to do for the moment. I haven't reached the boar wallow yet, but I did find a camp. Maybe I could find... This is Mushex's camp. And this may be a good place in which to find my target. There's a raider right over there. I wonder how many we get if I try to bring this raider over. I don't want to have numerous snipers coming at me at the same time. Alright, that takes care of that. Now I can take care of him. Now, see, this time we have only a few of them. So maybe if I take this out, I don't know, is there a deed relating to defeating all of these camps or something? We had these camps where if you go into the center, it looks like you get everybody, which is why I took out 2 on the side first. I have to be careful here because if he pops in again, I don't know what the respawn time is, but I got the impression that's pretty short. Alright, good. Just back out of here and head on my way. And I'll have to go back to the Meanlos Defender and report that I have completed that quest. But now, back towards the Hollow, or Wallow, I guess. Actually, I think I may have already gotten pretty close to it. A Haradrim man calmly holds up his empty hands. Oh? Hello there?
How may I help?
Please, put down your weapons, Warden. I mean you no harm, and I am alone. My fellow soldiers fled long ago. You have come looking for me at the behest of the townsfolk, I guess? Rather, you have come looking for the one gifting them with supplies. It is not much compared to what my comrades and I raided from them during the war, but this is repentance, I suppose. I'll return home eventually, but not before I see some of the harm undone. Well, okay.
How may I help?
You found me in the middle of preparing meat from the previous hunt. I come here for more fresh meat, but I confess that hunting tires me quickly, and I am at the limit today. If you wish to help, could you hunt some of the boars here? Well, I suppose. Hunting boars in a boar wallow is a reasonable thing to do. Okay, actually, there we go. Now I can see the boars. Let's do this. We're getting them two at. I thought that one was far enough away that I wouldn't get two at a time, but apparently I was wrong in that supposition. But I suppose I've faced new deed, Boar Slayer of Upper Lebanon, King's Gondor. Alright, well. I heard that they were having trouble with one or more of the boar deeds here, but they have since fixed it. So, nice that I'm getting credit for this, even though it's highly unlikely that I will be killing enough boars to actually complete the deed, but just in case. How many boars am I expected to kill for this? 4 of 30. Oh, and of course there's the advanced version, which is probably going to be 60. Yeah, I'm not likely to kill 90 boars. How am I doing on this so far? I have 6 of 8. Yeah, I seem to be getting them in batches of 2. Alright. With this done, we could make our meat delivery. There you go.
Have you a moment?
Ah, you're a mighty hunter, are you? I shall take this fresh meat to preserve for another delivery. If you intend on returning to the townsfolk, please give them these meats that I have already finished preparing. I expect they'll be waiting for your answer to their question. It is a difficult situation. If you must give them an answer, I would ask that you keep my homeland a secret. I'm loath to show my face for more reason than just shame, but I only want to be kind. I hope they'll understand, and perhaps I'll reveal myself in time. Alright. Well then, go on to your work then. And I guess I shall make this delivery. I finished my investigation.
Have you come to help? Good.
So you're saying it's a harmless person who wishes to stay a secret for now? I admit that had anyone else told me that, I would have grown warier, but your words hold weight with me. I trust you. May this person find the courage to come forth one day. I'd like to thank them for all that they've done. Alright. Good, we are done with that. So now, I need to head on back to the gate guard and tell him I've taken care of the Corsairs. I took out a couple of Corsair camps.
How can I be of service?
I knew you would not fail us, Pineleaf, as expected of a person of your skill. The Meanless Defender stands firm before you. I shall not let any of those brigands plant roots here again. Your help is invaluable in keeping the road safe. Farewell. Farewell.
Stay a moment.
Honey, I have an additional request of you, if you'll be so kind. While we've secured the road to Tumlauden, I have also received word that trouble is afoot. The defender looks westward. Please follow the road to the west of Tumlauden and speak with Kudor. He will surely fill you in on what is happening. Oh, to Kudor in Tumlauden. Well, I was wondering if I will ever be going there. A den of ill intent. Well, that doesn't sound like it's good intentions. It appears that Kudor is in the middle of the bridge. Hello there.
What can I do for you?
Ah, so you must be Pineleaf. I was notified of your imminent arrival. I won't waste your time. To the north of Tumlauden, there is a cave known as Gruffaleg. It is a well-known bear den in these parts. Most of the town folk keep away from it. Our scouts chased a party of orcs to that cave, giving us the most unexpected of outcomes. The orcs had begun to use and corrupt the bears for their own nefarious purposes. We cannot allow this to continue in such close proximity to Tumladen. Go to Graflig and defeat the orc captain Zagraz and the Graflig matrons. If this unlikely alliance is to grow, it will only mean the worst of trouble on our doorstep. Alright, so we need to go Graflig bears, Graflig fugitives, and Graflig matron. Only one matron needs to go. And defeat Zagraz. And I've heard rumor that they have updated the quest so that now there is only one Zagraz instead of several of them all over the place. The trouble with this particular quest is that Zagraz is in one specific location to the north at the cave, but the bears that you can kill can be anywhere from the zone. Thus, the quest tracker is of absolutely no help to us whatsoever. See, look at this. You can get the bears this soon, but we're nowhere near the cave yet. Now the matrons and the matron and the no, we really don't want to attack the Corsair camp, do we? Even if we have this sneaky Corsair over here. Alright, now, actually, is this a Corsair camp that we have already identified? Yeah, there is a marker there. So this is probably the one that we visited earlier when we were heading up towards the spiders. That's sort of the tricky thing is, okay, right now I'm on the east side of the town. See if I can get north from there, but I'm wondering if it's the west side I need to go to. As I said, the map is absolutely no help until you kill enough bears and orcs in order to account for everything. Actually, let's see. I don't know if there are... I know that there are bears all over the place. I can't remember. I don't know, why am I ignoring bears then? I probably should be killing the bears so that I have an opportunity to get rid of the ones that are in this, because I know that these bears can be anywhere. So let's get rid of... So we may be near the cave. I think it's somewhere along the wall. I just don't know which part of the wall. I may just have to kill... this one's not going to count, but the cubs in this area are particularly aggressive, so I will have to deal with that. And just make sure I don't go so far as to go into the spiders. Because I know eventually, yeah, those are the spiders, so we can start out the spiders and just head along on the north side until I eventually run into a cave mouth, right? I hope. I'm now due north of the town rather than northeast, and let us into this little area, and I think this is what's going to lead us to the bear cave. That's what I'm hoping. Though my hopes seem to be dashed at the oh, do I have to go up there? Do I have to go up there? Something tells me I may have to go up there. Well, how do I get up? Oh, this is a possibility. Alright, this looks promising. there are bears. I guess that's something to be in the favor. And there's a Corsair sniper here. Well, I was expecting orcs, not snipers. Oh well. I guess I presume there's a Corsair deed somewhere around here. Actually, it might be on the other side of this stream. Well, there are bears on the other side of the stream, which means that it might be easier to reach it from the west side of the city. So, oh, yep, very definitely, because now I'm running into the orcs. So it might be better to go by the west side of the city instead of the east side. Well, it looks like you can get from either way, if that's the case. Now I presume that this is the same river that is being bridged, that our friend was in the bridge within the city. So the same river that flows through the city. I guess that's probably the best way to express that. So we have a few of these runaways, but the fugitives are the ones that we need for the quest. But we need the cave entrance at some point. And that is somewhere. Ah! I went a little bit too far. I passed it as I was heading towards our target there. Or I should say heading towards that little orc camp that we went to. There we go. And one fugitive and a bear. It's interesting, the cubs, they attack you on sight. The adults apparently are warier. And do we really want to fight this thing? They haven't. Apparently, the cubs haven't learned discretion yet. Well, inside the Roaring Cavern. Oh, a matron. Oh. I guess I'll take care of that bit of the quest, right? See, what do I have? I need 3 more bears, 3 more fugitives, and 1 Zagrazug, or whatever his name is. And here's one of the are these 2 fugitives? I guess just follow the cave all the way down and we will... Oh, this deserter is a... Oh, the deserters are... They're signatures. Oh, they probably renamed the extra Zagras deserters. That's... Aha! So they didn't remove the mobs, they just renamed them. I don't think... Oopsie daisy. Well, I guess I just have to go deeper and deeper, and eventually I shall find our target. Ah, here we are. We have Zagraz, who's an elite, and we have a bear, and we have a matron, and we have another bear here. Actually, can we just grab one of the bears back here? Okay, we grabbed 3 bears. One of them a cub, so that we have mommy bear, father bear, and baby bear or something. Oh yeah, there is a cub there. Alright, yeah, so we had mommy bear, papa bear, and baby bear, I guess. Okay. And the result is just right. Now, let's grab another one. This is our last bear that we need. Oh, I was expecting to get a little bit more there. And now, let's take take care of the ringleader here. Just get... Oh, I'm just getting a warning there? Alright, fine. If you're not interested, I don't need to kill any more bears. Maybe if I just kill the Zagrazag, you could calm down afterwards. He takes a lot longer, and I guess that's what the elite thing means. There we go. Well, I need to kill 2 more fugitives, but I can do that on the way out. And then after I do that, I can meet you back in town and give a report. Now for the safer part of the river. Let's report.
What can I do for you?
A job well done, Pineleaf. With Zagraz gone and the rifle clear, the town folk can walk freely in peace. Kamladen thanks you. You're welcome. That takes care of that. Though I suppose that means that it is time for us to go and see Legolas and Gimli, which is what we'll do in the next episode of the Song of Waves and Wind.